Since the early 1990s, there have been stories about black-eyed children. These entities are said to have a dark presence, and whenever someone encounters them, they feel fear. Those who have come forward and reported their encounters have been left scared and wanting answers. The witnesses often feel the children were somehow supernatural and could even read their minds. A Marine said the following about his encounter with black-eyed children. While going for a jog, I encountered two beings. I don't want to call them children because something wasn't right. I like to think of myself as a brave kind of guy, but this is something that really got to me. In fact, it stayed with me to this day. While jogging on this path, I see two figures in the distance. It was dark at this point. However, it wasn't uncommon to see people. Occasionally, you would see people walking their dogs or even couples walking hand in hand. However, these people didn't seem like any of those. Where I jog, there's two paths you can take, and I usually take the right path. But on this particular night, these two beings were standing in the middle of the right path. I had to go this way as it then loops me round to where I started. However, as I approached, something didn't seem right. The two beings both had their heads down. One was a girl and the other was a boy. I took my headphones out and started to get worried. I thought that perhaps they were lost or needed help. As I approached though, I could see the boy kept looking up and then down really quickly, almost as if to see how close I was getting. This immediately put me on edge as it came across weird. I asked them if they needed help, and this was when I was taken back. Both of them had dark black eyes. I felt like I was being drawn into them. They asked me if I could give them a ride home, but I explained they could see me running down the path and that I didn't have my car close by. I asked where they were from and they said it's not important. They asked me if I'd let them in my house to use the telephone. At this point I really started to panic and I pretended I had a phone call. I then made a quick getaway. The reason I don't like to call them children is because something was off. These beings talked in a strange way. They sounded too intelligent for their ages. They also use old words that don't get used nowadays. You may think it's strange that I ran off, but these beings weren't normal. They did not act scared but were actually rather intimidating. The way they stared at me with their black eyes just freaked me out. I also got a bad feeling inside when I was around them. So what do you guys make of the black-eyed children? And do you think they exist? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.